Yo, welcome to OTB Boxing Class 101. Man, new students, hit that subscribe button. Old students, hit the like button on your way out. We got fight film to break down. We got Tony Harrison, 28 3-1, losing to not Jason Rosario. He lost to Willie Monroe. He lost to Jermell Charlo, which we know, and he lost to Jared Hurd. Then he gonna be fighting Sergio Garcia, who we know lost to Sebastian. Fun, a fighter want to get on his front foot. That's why he has such a good jab, straight jab. You can see him eat that right hand because he don't have a lot of head movement, not a lot of superior head movement, but he has a very active jab. So he can get away with that because he can control the distance when you have an active jab. As you can see him right there get away from those just before wiping his nose. But it's really hard for a fighter to change their style when that's their style. That could have been just that was they on us right there. Look at him regroup, reset up, shoot the jab. He gonna eat a little right hand. But he really has shown us an ability to fight inside and outside the pocket. But this is him against Sebastian Fundora. And we going to look at Sebastian Fundora take those two. He going to take those two, sit on his back foot for both of those, and then put Sebastian Fundora on his back foot while rotating outside his front foot to shoot that overhand left hand. That was impressive because he knew he had a height disadvantage. And you have to really control your feet and the outside foot. So in this fight with Erickson Lubin, I want y'all to really look at Erickson Lubin's feet because he has good foot placement. Look at him again, rotate outside, shoot two, and then end up with the third one coming straight down the line. On a 6'5" fighter with an 80-inch arm reach, he really did. He really did make that not a factor by smothering his punches and sitting on his back foot. As we know, Sebastian Fundora is a highly active fighter, but he don't throw 8-9 punch combinations. He don't throw 4 or 5 punch combinations. He'll throw 1-2 1-2 3, and he has a cadence, and that's what I was saying. He can be timed, and that's where Sergio Garcia really had the majority of his impact in this fight. He timed him when he got on his front foot, and he ate those two. But now we gonna get into Tony Harrison, and we gonna look at him fighting Jermell Charlo, and we gonna look at some things that I know Sergio Garcia gonna look for as well as I am. But look at Tony Harrison. Look at the defensive purpose. Look at how he's on the phone, but he'll let up just to eat that three. Cause yeah, I mean, because he gets so comfortable. He's a gym rat. This is the last product of Emmanuel Stewart, might I add to people, which is why he has such a high boxing IQ. His pops and Emmanuel work together. Salim, Ali, I believe. But look at him get Look at Jermell Charlo's work output is what I want y'all to notice right here. Jermell Charlo landed 20 punches in that third round. And look at Tony Harrison's. His output has to be higher. He can't afford to have 6 landed punches in the left hook. And then he just gonna press the gas and come to both because he noticed that Jermell Charlo didn't get his head on either shoulder. He didn't pick a shoulder once he got hit. But and then we gonna look at the three and the last one. And I was really impressed with Tony Harrison, man. It's hard for a fighter to maintain a game plan where your jab set up your 1-2, and then your three is to the body, and then we know what your fourth is if you can make it that long. But we gonna look at him and Jared Hurd as we see him going down to the body right there, and Jared Hurd really is trying to put the pressure. He's trying to put the pressure on Tony Harrison. And Tony Harrison really shows me a high IQ and good feet. Look at him manipulate the line so he can get that two piece off, then pivot out. Now that's just pretty boxing right there, man. And Tony Harrison, like I said, man, he has all the tools. He just gets relaxed sometimes. I've watched every Tony Harrison fight with in between now and last night when the homies asked me to do this video, man. And I've yet to see him lose in a fight that he lose. And so, but Sergio Garcia, he'll set up a right hand. You won't see him throw wild right hands like that. He's a very orchestrated puncher, and when he does, he's gonna look to strike because Tony Harrison gets lax at times, and maybe that can come from being a gym rat. Look at him pivot out, set up that right hand, followed by that left hand, cause he out. Excuse me, because he understands exactly what Jerry Hurd's trying to do. He's trying to put his weight on that front foot. As you can see, Jerry Hurt almost leans over right there. Now he's able to block those, but Tony Harrison knows exactly where his head's gonna be, so he can really sit on his punches. And then we gonna get on later to the fight to where I just want y'all to notice his activity rate. Even when Tony Harrison he's 2 minutes from losing this fight, and he's practically dictating the space, dictating the pace of this fight. He's not taking any big punches. He just took one in the back of the head there, but I don't know if that was legal, so I can't really fault him for that. But when you watch his fights, man, you really just want him to put together a full 12 rounds. And that's what was so impressive in the first time he beat Jermell Charlo. That was the first time we seen him put together 12 full rounds where he was on Dean. Look at him countering that sloppy right hand that Swift Jerry Hurts like throwing, hitting him with two uppercuts, then pivoted over outside to the clockwise to land the right hand, so he was away from the right. And his work rate is crazy for this to be the ninth round. So you can really look at which Tony Harrison shows up. That's why I say I hope he's in shape. He just gets lackadaisical, as you can see him hit with that uppercut right there. He get lackadaisical where he feel like hit night. So night again, because you dropping your hands and you get lackadaisical where you just want to get hit because you dominate in these fights. Look there, 10 punches landed in this round. 10 punches, he's dominating this fight. And then you just get lackadaisical, and it don't take long. It don't take long because your chin ain't all that great. But I don't know that Sergio Garcia possessed the power to really show us that. He don't punch like no Jamal Charlo. He's not no Jamal Charlo. So I don't know. I mean no Jermell Charlo. I apologize about that. So I don't really know that Tony Harrison won't look to have his way in this fight. But I enjoy breaking this fight down. I enjoy watching these two fighters. I enjoy watching them with y'all. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit that bell so they let you know when we back in class. Class is dismissed from OTB Boxing Class 101.